Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So this is Neema from Yours Only Neema YouTube channel. For today, can I be real with you? So for today, I thought why not share my story on how I pursued a career unexpectedly into data science. Few years back, uh, coming from a technology background, coming from an Indian background, I was influenced by several people doing engineering, like all of us. So I was one of those kids who enrolled for computer science, did my master BTech, and also got placed into a company, consult of MNC company called TCS. While I was working for the first company, there was a trend going on during those times. The trend was nothing but pursuing higher studies, and exact places US. So I just told those things to my dad, and eventually I took up those exams that you need to qualify for certain universities. And the first and very most important thing is that I would like to say to everyone is that I did not do masters just because I wanted to do masters. I did masters only to come out of to leave my job at TCS. So that was the first and important thing that I wanted to say, and I feel that was the wrong decision, because you should only do certain things if you only want to do, not to escape certain things. So I did exactly that. I wanted to escape certain situations, so I did masters. But while I was doing masters, obviously it's again computer science, so I did masters in computer science from Northeastern University, a very well reputed university. I had a good amount of friends, people backing us up, and I had my sister too along with me. And while we were doing masters, I realized I was doing, since the course was computer science, I realized I was not liking any of the subjects that I had to take. But I had to take certain credits, get certain credits. For example, there were mandatory courses that we need to take. But once that was done, when a lot of my friends were moving towards coding specific courses, I realized I want to do something different. So I unknowingly took up a course. I was not aware like what this course is going to be, but I took up a course by just seeing a fancy title called data science or data analysis. So once I saw that, I thought why not enroll, and this was just a previous of last semester. And I took the course, and that was the voila moment, guys. I felt like I found something uh, precious, and I thought why not pursue this into a career. So that's how I knew about data science, and how I thought, okay, this is going to be my career going forward. So after that, I had to return back to India. And once I came back to India, I wanted to literally get a job, because obviously you have done masters, you don't want to be in a state where you are jobless, right? So I got a job immediately, and it was in a big credit company. And once I got a job, I it was my first analytics job. So I was happy that I got into analytics job. But my goal was to get into data science, which is like more into machine learning and modeling stuff. So the first thing I realized is that why not, since I don't want to get a career grab, I thought I'll start with data analytics, and that's how I started my experience in data analytics. I have worked on several companies later, but one thing I wanted to always mention is that I was on a lookout for projects that are related to data science and ML. So in a startup that I worked in Chennai, I always kept my ears open if there are any discussions happening, or if there are any volunteer opportunities available for data science, and grab those opportunities. I did speak to those people. And the second most important thing is that you have to convey your career goals to your employers. And I've done that, and some of my managers were good enough to give me those projects that will enhance my career. And so that's how I started navigating my career track from data analytics to data science. Although I was trying to keep my ears open, certain things I learned along the way is that you need to have certain skills, and the skills that are transferable. If you have seen my latest video on recession, you would have noticed that I have told a lot about skills that are transferable, and that's what I exactly did. I started building on dashboards. I started learning how you can build better data visualization for the stakeholders. I've been invited by senior executive members in several projects, and at the same time I've been invited by so my executive leaders in terms of understanding which tools, BI tools, are important. Like for example, there are a lot of organizations trying to test certain BI tools like Tableau, Power BI, Looker. So I've been in those discussions, and parallelly I was also learning coding in Python, R, and SQL. SQL comes always along with data. If there is a word data, then SQL is always there. So those were the things I was doing parallelly. I was learning. And the third important is that after you're learning all these things, always make a record on your resume. And resume is not just one format. Another format is your LinkedIn profile. What I've seen on several data influencers right now is that they have been recording their learning journey or their career journey on LinkedIn, and on daily basis they share their knowledge. At the same time, they share their mistakes as well, so that a lot of us who read those posts get enlightened. So I did these things parallelly, and the final most important thing is that after doing all these things, I feel like these actions that I have made cautiously have led me to where I am in career, and that's how I transitioned from data analytics to data science. So once I did a lot of volunteer opportunities, I started recording all those projects in terms of hands-on experience, showcasing your hands-on experience, and thus I was able to move from data analytics to data science. But there is always a disclaimer, guys. Data science is constantly evolving. Now I must say, data science is not what everybody thinks. It's not pure ML. Data science also have descriptive analytics, you have prescriptive analytics, and then you come across advanced analytics. So if you are working in data science field, I must say you will work on broad perspective of data science, where you will sometimes be working on data analytic projects, and then sometimes you work on ML projects too. So that's how my career journey was. And another disclaimer is that not everything that you're going to do is going to be data science related. You always get to work on certain things that are not cool, but that's part of the job. If your employers or if your manager, your stakeholders want certain things, you have to do it, and that's part of every job. So that's what I wanted to get through out of this video, guys. This whole video is basically my career journey, in how I started my career from being a computer science student to a data science professional. So I hope this was useful for everyone. This is just a talking session for me to get in touch with you and share my story, and at least put forth some points that I have taken up to transform my career from data analytics to data science, so that you guys will be informed of things that can be done for your career as well. I hope this video was useful. If you feel that this video was useful, please do like, share and subscribe, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye bye.